the screen, you think that's going to be good enough? Like that kind of view right there? Boy, it looks so much
Hopefully you start hearing me right now. All right, opening face-off here, won by Chanhassen. Austin Polson McCannon here. Chan working the sub game. Prior Lake's got their guys out here. Chan working the ball around now. Number 20, Hunter Holcomb, dodging down the alley. Stood up by Patrick Jewell. Prior Lake struggling to clear the ball. Out of bounds. Chanhassen ball. Brian Cheeseburger Kahlberg laying the lumber. Chan not really going to the net. Struggling to find a good matchup, but might have found one here. Dodging on a short stick D midi. Still just working it around though. Shot wide by Chanhassen. Backed up hard by Prior Lake. Prior Lake on the clear now. All right, both teams are coming out of the timeout. Lucas Gratz starting on the ball. Looks like Chan's Vincent Manuel starting with the ball. Let's see what play they wrote up coming out of the timeout. Chan just working the ball around right now. Oh, Chan working the ball around quick, and they find a good find back door. Number 23 for Chanhassen, Cal Davis. Backdoor catch and finish. Prior Lake defense just kind of lost their guys there. Number 2 for Prior Lake taking this next face off, Riley Bester. And number 11, looks like Nate Nicholson for Chanhassen. I think Nate got the first win over Bester to open the game. See if Bester can bounce back here with a win. Good battle at the face. Colin Tushy laying some lumber. Looks like maybe a push call. Looks like a push call by Chan, I think. Connor Miller for Prior Lake starting with this ball. Gonna need to get a touch here. Little can opener by number 2, Stefan Overland for Chan. Chan clearing the ball. Getting their touch, just kind of bouncing away. Taking a lot of lumber from Brian Kahlberg. Earns the slide. Hunter Holcomb going down. Forces a bad pass. Luke Blado on the clear. Kind of a slow break, but he's going hard. Jung with an underhander off the pipe. Looks like a push call on Chan. Prior Lake ball. Riley Baczynski starting with it, swinging around. Prior Lake finishing up their sub game here. Looking for a good matchup. Might have found one with Luke Blado on a short stick D midi here. We'll see what they do. Looks like he might want to invert. Yeah, Luke going over the top on the shorty, forcing one inside. And doesn't look like he's going to be able to save it. Chan on the clear.
You can get up and walk around. That's spooky.
Okay. That'll help the situation here. You can walk, go wherever you want. How do they watch and listen? Chan on the clear, finds a short stick. He's got a lot of green field ahead of him, but Blado and Kahlberg on the ride. Kahlberg on the break here. Long pole goal off the pipe. That's the second pipe in a row. For Prior Lake. And questionable call. Looks like it was tight. Chan wins the backup. Hunter Holcomb, I believe, gonna clear this one. Gonna have to work it back to Raya and Cage. And they find a mini steaming up the middle. He's getting squeezed though. Prior Lake pulls. Ooh, we got a flag down. I don't know. Not sure what they're gonna call there. Chanhassen working the ball around and a whistle. 3, 4, 5. It doesn't look to be offsides. Not sure what the call is. It's like 2-8 Prior Lake with a slash. I believe it's Thomas.
It'll be on the Lakers slash for 1 minute.
That's going to be a 1-minute penalty for Prior Lake.
Sending this to you, which is all the strings. It'll be a Gmail.
Yeah, that was number 28 with the penalty. Slash, that'll be a 1-minute penalty. Chanhassen on the power play, working the ball around right now. They're in kind of a 3-3. They get an outside shot. Quick one, stick side low. Number 7 for Chanhassen, Alex Dewey. Big football player for Chanhassen too. Beats Nauertz. Probably from about 13 out. That was a good take.
Scoring for Storm number 7, Alex Dewey. And the assist, number 2 on the night, 25, Tier Christensen.
It was assisted by Tier Christensen, I believe, is what the announcer said. Looks to be number 25 for Chan. Face-off 3. Prior Lake needs to win one. Lost the first. Actually, they're 1-1 in face-off so far. Let's see if Prior Lake can respond here. That should be a failed. Got stuck in the back of Chanhassen's face-off guy's stick. Should be a quick whistle here. Looks like 14. Will Gilbert starting the attack for Prior Lake. And they're just going to get a touch, work it around, and work the sub game. Thought they had Chanhassen sleeping there for a second, but they just pull it out, working it around. And John being guarded by Max Lakoski. Got it up top to Luke Blado. They found a short stick, forcing him to his left. One more to trying to find John, but picked off. Not sure what he saw there. Chanhassen with a quick clear to number 1. Jackson Lakoski. Dropped by. Looks like we're going to have another penalty on the field. Penalty on Prior Lake on the ride. Number 9, Ben Jong. Call was illegal body check. Ref must think we're playing tennis. Chan with their second power play of the game. Prior Lake desperately needs a stop here. They're going to start it with Alex Dewey. He had a goal earlier this game. Looks like they're going to start in a 1-4-1. Now they're in a 3-3, which is typically what you'll see in a man-up set. Shot wide by Chanhassen, backed up by Chan. Still just working around, finding the pipes, trying to get the D moving. Good lift and lumber by Thomas, number 28 for Prior Lake. Shot by number 3. Huge save by Colin Nauertz. And a quick clear to Connor Miller. And he should be able to get a successful clear and drew a penalty. That's a huge break for Prior Lake. They got a slow break going. They're going to get a touch. Hopefully kill a few seconds here. They'll be on the power play shortly. They get a free look because they should have a slashing penalty no matter what happens. Even if they score, they threw it away. Penalty coming up here. Slashing penalty for Hunter Holcomb.
Slash, 1 minute.
I thought he was number 20. Number 20 is actually Blake White. Sorry for that. So number 6, Hunter Holcomb, with the slashing penalty. Ben Jong going to start with it. They'll have a 1 minute man-up power play. They're just working it around now. Hitting the pipes, getting the D moving. Little flip behind the cage, cutters all around, outside shot, no backup. Chanhassen ball. Another undisciplined play by Prior Lake. Chanhassen on the clear, looks like 33. Simon Nass on the clear. Here fans calling him Psy. Failed clear, but Prior Lake fumbling it too. Sloppy ball right now. No one seemed to come get it. Ball back with Chanhassen's goalie, Raya. Now Raya's on the move. Should be close to a failed clear. They just get it in time. Max Lakoski over the midline. Long pole. Wanted for a shot. Big save by Mr. That's goalie interference. Yup. That should be a. Yep. Auto clear, free clear for Prior Lake, I assume, coming up. Undisciplined play by Chanhassen on their ride. Should be a quick start. Ben Jung with the ball over the midline. Chanhassen subbing late. but still a slow break as Prior Lake's still subbing as well. And the power play's over as well, so we're even. Now Prior Lake working the ball around, looking for a matchup. Then John will shake a little bit. Outside shot from 15. Easy save by Chan's goalie again. Prior Lake needs to find a better look than that. An absolute dime by Chanhassen's goalie to Hunter Holcomb. Now, quick break, but they don't have the numbers. Hunter smartly pulls it out. Now Chan and Prior Lake both on the sub game. Chan's pull over the midline. Jung off for defensive midfielder Brandon Burgraff. Now we're 6-on-6 again. Chan kind of a dummy dodge down the alley, trying to draw a slide, but not very hard. Get it to the backside from number 7. Inside look. Oh, and he kind of holds it. Number 10 with the shots. Chanhassen, Vincent. I think he had a goal earlier as well. And dodge from behind. Kind of a mishandle. And Colbert with another nice play. Ground ball. An unnecessary sub. Mike did. Oh, great luck, but another huge save from Chanhassen. But they muffed the clear. Prior Lake ball again. They're going to need a touch. And they're going to need to get their subs. Prior Lake should slow this down and work the sub game. They need a possession desperately, but outman behind. Again, Chanhassen with the ball. Rye on the clear. Easy clear for Chanhassen. They get their touch. Both teams subbing. Chanhassen again. They're kind of owning the ball here. Both teams making mistakes though. Number 20's downhill. Kind of a dummy dodge again. Going behind with Chan. He's going to bounce away. Swing it. That's another call. It's kind of a, I don't know about that call. Chanhassen, they're going to get a free look here before they go back on the power play. Let's see what they do with their free look. Hunter Holcomb dodging again. He's had a couple of good looks. I don't think he's had one. And he gets another shot. Good luck. Wide. Prior Lake going on the power play. Let's see what they call. Thomas Newhart, number 28 for Prior Lake, with another slashing penalty. It's kind of a poke check that got him high. Grazed the attackman's mask. He'll be in the box for 1 minute. Chanhassen with another look at the power play, but Prior Lake with the timeout. Get both teams an opportunity to talk this through. Let's see what adjustments are made.
Session standards told me they have an abundance of subs.
What's going on?
Let's make your way over there before they all run out.
Hang on. All right, Chanhassen coming out of this timeout. It was a Prior Lake timeout. Chanhassen was doing a little chalk talk. Prior Lake, I think, just talking through, trying to calm each other down. Chanhassen up 2, 45 seconds left, and they're on the power play. 1 minute power play for a slash. And again, they start in a 1-4-1. I expect them to go back into a 3-3 like they've done. It looks like they're in a 3-2-1. Little umbrella action for them. Let's see what they do. Prior Lake really pressing out on this man down. I like it. They're getting the hands, really going to force the issue and make them earn it. They work it around. They get a nice look from number 6 again, Hunter Holcomb. He's looked good so far tonight. Chanhassen with the backup. Big checks by number 13, Lucas Gratz. Forcing on the ground, but Prior Lake might have another second look at it. Goes out of bounds, off Prior Lake, white ball, Chanhassen. Prior Lake's looking. They worked really hard there. Didn't catch the break. Chanhassen with possession at the end of the quarter. They will start with the ball, second quarter.
Prior Lake 0.
Chanhassen up 2-0. Start of the second quarter here shortly. Prior Lake with their all-in chant. Chanhassen.
Okay, Storm fans, quarter number 2. Let's see it.
The ball on the power play. Should have about 15 seconds left until Prior Lake makes it even.
Where's the ball? Is it down here? Holy crap, that's when you switch sides. I would have been on
Number
the wrong
3 for
end.
Chanhassen. Pretty Grandstaff starting. He's a freshman. Good young player. He works it around. Chanhassen getting it hot right away. Finds number 10 inside with backup. Bounce shot goes over the net. That's a good look though. They're working around again. And Prior Lake's probably released. But they again find number 4 inside. Carter's on Holland with the ball. And missed. He made that pass last, but that was another good find. Final goal inside of Prior Lake's man down defense. They're still having a guy recover from that.
Yeah, water or anything? You're good.
Good call, man.
He's pretty cool.
Connection. Scoring goal number 4.
Thank you.
Carter Van Holland with the assist from his neighbor, Hunter Holcomb.
That was number 6, Hunter Holcomb, with the assist. That was a great find. He had a couple of nice passes on that man up. And he had a shot earlier in the power play that looked like it could go in. He's having a good game. Face off now. Riley Bester gets it out to green space, gets that GB. Looks like he was tripped. Looks like there might be a flag down. Let's see what they call. Looks like it's just a push call. Number 17K Reading. So Prior Lake will just go on the power play for 30 seconds. Hopefully that's enough for them to get one in the back of the net. They need one badly as they were shut out in the first quarter. Let's see what look they're in. They're going to go in a 3-3. And they're hitting the pipes right now, getting the D, getting the D moving, seeing where there might be a hole. We're working the right side of the field right now, working a wheel. Chanhassen responds nicely, but yes. Ben Jung with the nice feed inside. They found that hole. They feed it to number 26, Luke Blado. Little underhand hockey shot, off stick hip. It looked like from my point of view. That's a tough save for the goalie to make. So that's a nice goal. Number 26 with the goal, Luke Blado. Again, number 9 with the assist, Ben Jung. Off of a little wheel play. I like that look. Makes it 3-1. That's the answer they needed. Back to the face-off. Number 2 and 11 going at it again. Stefan Overland and number 11 for Chanhassen, Nate Nicholson. And number 2 for Prior Lake, Riley Bester. They've been going at it all game so far. It's been back and forth. It's been fun to watch them battle it out here. Nate gets it. He looked like he won the clamp there, but Prior Lake wing play ended up winning that face. Number 2-3 for Prior Lake. Joey Plink, he's a senior. He won that ground ball. He works it back to the D. With a couple passes, they get it to Riley Bester with a touch. And now the sub game can work itself out as they find a matchup here. Looks like Chan's guys are already out there, so not going to be much of a game this time around. But now Prior Lake can find a matchup. Luke Blado and Ben Jung in the same spots that they were in as on the man up. They're working from up top. Ben Jung found a nice matchup. He found a short stick, but Chanhassen switches out of that quickly. Ben Jung with the feed inside to 24. I believe that's Patrick Jewell with a nice finish. So that's Ben Jung's second assist. Chanhassen didn't like the matchup they had on Jung, so they tried to switch it quickly, and that allowed Ben Jung to find a open guy. I see what Chan was trying to do, but that gave Prior Lake an opportunity. That's 3-2 now. Chanhassen still with the advantage. Let's see if Prior Lake can keep the momentum going, or if Chan's going to respond here and try to take it back. Same matchup at faceoffs. It's been a good one so far. Nate Nicholson, number 11 for Chan, wins it cleanly to himself with the shot wide. It was a little play by him. Chanhassen now on the offense. Now they're going to do a little sub-game action. Face-off guys off, and they're going to get their D&O guys on, respectively. Chanhassen on offense, Prior Lake on defense. Chanhassen finds a matchup on the short stick D-Midi. They try to take him down the alley. Quick double. Nice. I like that double by Mr. Harubin. And that allows Jewel to get a ground ball. Now we have a little quick fast break here. Let's see if they can do anything with it. Jewel. Didn't have the greenest look. Prior Lake's yelling for a yellow. That means slow it down. They want to get a nice possession here. They got the momentum. They might win a sub. Oh, they got a sub-game win here. Luke, he's going to have the advantage. He's going to have a quick look. Luke Blado with the shot and a goal. That's a sub-game, that the average fan might not know about, but coaches definitely plan for. That's a big matchup. And that was a nice play. Let's see who got the assist. I didn't hear who got the assist, but Luke Blado with the second goal. He's got that hockey shot. He did a little bouncer off stick again. That's his second of the game. We got a tie ball game here, folks. Back to the face-off X. Prior Lake looking to shut a fast break, giving up the stick side, head side away. if they want to kind of get it back to their wing. But they don't want to give up a fast break again. They got a good grind here in the middle. Dave Nicholson with another win. He gets it to his LSM. That's a tough matchup. Our LSM's on their LSM, laying lumber. That's you never want to see that when that's your team. Might cause a lose that off, but it's a failure. They ended up calling, so that's a Prior Lake ball. They're on the clear. Quick little flip to looks like Miller. They might have a little fast break here again. Nope, they're gonna pull it out. They're gonna love the ball. I think both teams have their guys on. Nope, doesn't look like it. Prior Lake's going yellow. They're getting Connor Miller off the field after he just won a big ground ball and battled and then got the clear. Ben Jung with the feet inside the Batch. Batch with a mom goal outside.
Such a good try.
And an outside shot by Will Gilbert. Ryle with a big save. He's had a heck of a game. And now Chanhassen's on the clear. That was a good, not sure what they just called. It might have been a delay on the goalie or an in and out. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, Prior Lake ball in the alley. Not sure exactly what happened there. Prior Lake working the ball around. They get another possession here, and that's big in this game. Luke to Jung, back to Luke. No, there's nothing there. He's going to pull it out. Give it over to Will Gilbert. He's got a short stick, but Luke has one too. Chan might be running a little zone now. They might have changed up their defense, giving Prior Lake's offense a different look. Doesn't look like they're playing a strict man-to-man, but I don't know what they're trying to do there. It was kind of a shot, kind of a pass. They're going to rule it a pass. Chanhassen's on the clear. Number 35 is going to pick it up. Max Sikowski. And Prior Lake back on the ride. Max Sikowski wheeling it. Taking some hacks from the attack. Oh, big. Oh, I thought Prior Lake would have had that pick off, but not sure what happened there. Chanhassen gets one on the clear, gets a little quick fast break look, and they bury it. 4-3 Chanhassen.
Scoring for the Storm, number 23, Cal Davis, with the assist from number 7, Alex.
Alex Dewey gets the assist. Cal Davis, I think, gets his second of the game, if I'm counting correctly. Yeah, Prior Lake's defense just broke down there, and they capitalized as they should. Back to the face-off X. That should be a failure on number 11. Got stuck in the back of his stick again. Prior Lake with a quick look. Don't think they're going to take advantage. Oh, they're going to the cage hard. They'll get a shot wide as they finish up the sub game. Their LSM Gratz comes off. Now their short stick D Mitty, Connor Miller. Luke with the quick shot. It was a little early in their possession. I would have liked them to work the ball around a little longer. Wait for a better look, but that's beside the point. Number 11 for Prior Lake. Big pickoff. Holy smokes, that was a quick play. Shoved it right back at him. Jack Smith on the ride. Kicks it off. A couple passes to Vichinsky, I believe. He buries one back door. We have a tie ball game once again. Both teams' last two goals have taken advantage on the other team's mistakes.
Be quick.
And that's what makes these two clubs so good. That's why they're both in the top 5, top 10 in the state.
Was worse.
A couple of good plays. That was an athletic play by number 11, Jack Smith. That was impressive. Same setup for Prior Lake in this face-off. prevent fast break. Given that look behind, looks like Bester might have done something that the ref didn't like. Chanhassen ball. They get a touch, and I assume they're going to work it around and work the sub game with the face-off guys. But Lucas Gratz lays a lot of lumber. Looked like a push from behind, but I'm not the ref, so it's going to be Chan ball again. Chanhassen work it around. They find a short stick D-mid. They just kind of dummy dodge, and they're working the ball way around right now. Kahlberg on the ball. He's had a good game so far. Trenton, I like the way he's had a couple nice early doubles, causing a couple turnovers. That forces them to work it back to back side. Chanhassen. Oh, who got that nugget? Chanhassen looked to find back door, but Thomas says no fly zone. And now Prior Lake in the clear. Thomas working it upfield. Open mini, perfect look. Now Burgraff working it down the sideline to Connor Miller. And now they can set up the offense. They got a couple D-minis. They're going to get one of their D-minis stuck. They're going to have a quick look here. Sauter working it down. They're going to have a quick fast break. Nothing too great of a look here right away. But they had a look there with Batch back door. Whittier tries to find them, but kind of handcuffed them. Chanhassen's on the clear. Another kind of unforced turnovers. There's been a few of them this game. But Prior Lake, the way they're riding, maybe they can get away with it. Again, Colin Tucci, he's had a couple nice plays on the ride. Prior Lake gets the touch. I anticipate them to slow it down and really get a nice possession here. It looks like they have their guys out there that they want, so they're going green. Will Gilbert, far side, working his right, he gets a jab step. His buddy Miller with the shot. A couple of juniors making looks on offense. I like that look. They're going to do a little two-man action behind. Whittier and Jack Smith. No easy look right off the bat. They work
I'm not kidding.
Backside. A couple of short stick D-minis up top. Might want to expose that. As their pulls have kind of held their own for Chan for sure. Sauter up top. Working, looks like Chan's back in that zone. So they're going to have to get that zone to overcommit somewhere. Possibly right there. Not a great look, but doesn't cost them this time. Prior Lake again working the ball around. They got to get that D. They got to get that D to move and overcommit. Nice outside shot by Sauter. Kick save. Easy backup for Prior Lake because again they're in that zone, so they're kind of stuck mostly above GLE. So it's going to be tough for them to back anything up. And a double push, I anticipate, should be Prior Lake ball. And it is. Fans don't like it, but they don't know what they're talking about. Prior Lake ball. Will Gilbert is going to start with this. Prior Lake offense needs to get organized. I'm not sure what they're going to try to do here. A little pick play, I like that. Over the top for Batch. Stick side high save. And wow, a little fumble. That was a weird play. I'm not sure. He really must have gotten hit by the Prior Lake attackman because he fumbled it in the back of the net, but they call goalie interference. That makes it a free clear for the Chanhassen Storm. Prior Lake's back on D. I like the look. I like the look by Paczynski. Prior Lake D needs to get a stop here. Unlike Chan, Prior Lake looks to be in a man-on-man offense as opposed to the zone. And they're going to continue to be aggressive. They send a couple nice doubles. And just like that, Thomas going early, making Chan earn their shots. Chanhassen working it around. They find a short stick DB. They're going to try to expose them. Patty Jewell, he holds his own. Looks like there's going to be some sort of call here. Interference on Chan. Prior Lake on the clear. That was a good aggressive D-mid play by Patrick Jewell. That's what you need out of your short sticks on D. If they can hold their own, that's going to make it tough to get scored on. Easy clear for Prior Lake. They might have a quick little look here. Give it go to Sauter for a shot and a goal. That's a big shift by Patty Jewell. He shuts Chan down on defense. Gets a nice give and go assist on offense. Number 20, Sauter, with a nice, 13-yard shot. That's going to go every time. Nice play by. That's a full field, all-around performance by Prior Lake. They take, I think, their first lead of the game, 5-4, and looks like might have a different guy on the face-off. That's Spratt. Number 18, Dalton Spratt on the face-off. Brandon Burgraff takes a shot back. Chanhassen's not happy, but I am. Prior Lake going down the throat of their defense. Burgraff outside possession shot. A lot of people are not happy with the refs on that call. Prior Lake on the sub game. They're looking to get a possession. That was an obvious push by Chanhassen on number 19. Luke with the skip to Jack Smith on his knees. Might have been in. Not sure if it crossed the line. I don't think they're going to call it a goal. Looks like they drew a penalty on the play, though. I saw cross-check, and it looks to be 33. And I believe that's Simon Knotts.
Let's go! 1 minute. Let's check.
Didn't hear their announcer say who that is. I believe his name is Simon Knotts, number 33, cross-check. That'll put Prior Lake on the power play for 1 minute. Let's see what they do. Looks like they're in a... They're still getting organized, but Will's just going to go in and shoot. They didn't even really set anything up. They just kind of swung it around. A little Ripper Magoo by Will Gilbert from about 13. Heck of a play. I don't even think either team was really organized or really ready for it. But they got a look, they got a shot, they got a goal. Prior Lake up 4-6. Riley Bester back in for the face-off. And a little different setup on the wings. A little more aggressive. They're doing a little prevent with the LSM. But Jung on the head side is going to be a little aggressive and not give them a free look. This could give their face-off guy a push forward. I assume he's going to go for that. Bester ties him up. He wins it back. That is the Chan face-off man, number 11, Nate Nicholson. Nate Nicholson gets the touch, and Prior Lake sent the double, but Chan saved him with the timeout. Minute 11 left in the half. I think Chan's going to maybe slow their guys down, maybe write up a quick play. Prior Lake get some fresh middies in there and take their time out, talk through this.
So I think that's a timeout clock. It's 2 minutes.
Colin Mallard's leading the Prior Lake defense out there in his hoodie tonight. It is chilly, but he's that's not stopping him. Chanhassen, see what they wrote up. Looks like they were writing up a play. They got a minute 11 to work this ball around, find a matchup, find a look. They're going to start it, I think, with number 10, Vincent Manuel. I think he's a big-time basketball player for the Chanhassen Storm, if I'm not mistaken. Lucas Gratz matched up on him right away, but they swing it around. Patty Jewell again out there. Looks like a fan call. I thought it was a brush, but Kohlberg, sorry. Call him Cheeseburger. He's going to go for a 2-minute slashing penalty on the next whistle. Gratz with a nice check on number 10, Vincent Manuel. And I anticipate a slashing penalty on number 17, Brian Kohlberg. It's going to put him down for 1 minute. Almost the exact same time as the end of last quarter. 45 seconds left. 1 minute penalty. Chanhassen on the power play. Number 25, maybe Ty Christensen. Sorry if I got that wrong. Starts with the ball, swinging around. They're going to start in a 1-4-1. Back into that umbrella 3-3 look. They look inside to number 4. He bounces away, gets a ton of pressure from Lucas Gratz. High check to the head. And a timeout. No penalty. Timeout by Prior Lake. They wanted to save that possession. Gratz was really getting hammered on. They want to save that possession. They're going to get that clocked in at 26 seconds left in the half. If they can hold the ball through the end of this half, they'll be able to start with the ball next half. So I anticipate that's what they're going to try to do. They're going to have to get it over the midline, though. Otherwise, it'll be a failure to advance. Chanhassen, they're writing something up. Could go into a 10-man ride. Could just go into some type of aggressive ride. I anticipate they'll get in there in Prior Lake's face. They try to force that failure to advance, or just try to cause a turnover. It'll be tougher to clear though. They're gonna be man down. Prior Lake is. So I wonder if they maybe take a pull off. So they're working with a couple extra short sticks. That would only give them 2 long pulls out there. I don't know. Let's see what they decide to do. Both teams really dialed in on what the coach was saying. Both teams look to be drawing something up. All hands on deck for these last 26 seconds of the half. Neither team wants to mess up too bad. Got a 2-goal game. If Chanhassen messes up, that could make it a 3-goal game. If Prior Lake messes up, it could only be a 1-goal game. Looks like Prior Lake's going to send 3 pulls out there, 2 shorties for this clear. They're going to start at about the 40. It looks like bench side. Chanhassen's sending a bunch of legs. And I think Prior Lake could run a little trick play here, get that pull off, maybe flip it over to Jung on the side of the box. That's what I anticipate. Yep, here we go. Right to Jung. But Chanhassen I like that look. I like that play. But Chanhassen made an athletic play, picked it off. I would anticipate they run the clock out so they can start with the ball next half, but maybe they'll try to push it. Looks like they're going to run the clock out and start with the ball next half. Probably a smart move by them. I like that play call by Prior Lake, trying to find Jung right out of the box.
That's his of 2 quarters.
Great read by Chanhassen.
Storm 4,
Going in the second half, Prior Lake 6, Chanhassen 4. Entertaining first half back and forth. Momentum has been in both teams' hands at one point.
Get off there. You're moving.
I will see you guys in about 10 minutes after
Switch
the
quarters,
halftime.
guys.
We're back on. We're back on. Chanhassen had a decent look, but now we're even. We're back to 6-on-6. Hunter Holcomb makes a little move, draws a slide. Let's see what they call here. It looks like Chan might have stepped into the crease somewhere. There's a lot going on. Prior Lake on the clear. They're going to work it back to Colin Nowards. They're going to get to the off box side. Couple nice passes. Easy clear when it works like that. Patrick Jewell gets the touch. Moves it down to Riley Baczynski as they call yellow. Get Connor Miller off. And let's see who they get Ben Jung on. And it looks like they got the guns they want as Brian Kahlberg's back on the defensive side. And they're going to try to expose a short stick. Prior Lake kind of dodging around, working the ball around. Jack Smith to Mr. Souter. Souter sweeps, but bounces away. Chan not giving us anything easy as they're in kind of a zone look, kind of a man look, still figuring out what they're going to do. Prior Lake inverts, finds a short stick low. Patrick Jewell skip to Jung. That's a good look. That's a good take by Prior Lake with backup. Whittier behind. Going to work a little two-man game with Jack Smith. Doesn't use the pick. Goes same side. Messed up. Oh, that's a big. I don't know about that call. Don't know about that call. Refs are going to talk about it. That should be a save. That should be a save because it didn't actually go in the head of the stick. I believe that's what it called. Yes. Why not? Okay, so it looks like they're going to call over and back. Not sure exactly on that call, but refs must have saw something I couldn't see. Chanhassen ball. It was a quick sub game as they were already kind of subbing as the refs were talking. Chanhassen alley dodge on a short stick. Quick slide. Prior Lake playing aggressive again this half, but kind of lost their matchup, but still avoided danger as a shot wide by Chanhassen. Chanhassen with the ball again. But Harubin says no. They call a hold on Trenton Harubin, number 21 for Prior Lake. Chanhassen's ball still. They get another look on out. They're in a little 3-1-2 umbrella action. They're going to find that short stick matchup on the wing and try to expose them. They send that early slide again, like they have all game. Not sure what they're going to call. I don't know where the push was, but they're going to call it anyway. Chanhassen ball again in the wing. They're going to work it to backside, but they're going to dodge on Kahlberg. Not very hard. He gets a weird angle shot. Prior Lake in the clear now. They get up to Colin Tushy, the long pull. He's going to dodge the sideline. Prior Lake coaches are calling offsides. I think it was just a delayed sub, so they're actually not offsides. Or they had too many men. I'm not sure. I don't think anyone knows. Prior Lake coaches are not happy. Chanhassen clearing the ball. Chanhassen may have gotten away with one. I'd have to go back to the tape to confirm that. Chanhassen now finishing with their subs. We're back to 6-on-6. Prior Lake on defense. The ball doesn't lie, though. Prior Lake ball. And they're going to have a quick, fast break. Prior Lake rushes it. And they're back on the ride. Chanhassen should be able to clear it here as their deep pool sees a lot of green grass. He's going to bounce away. He got the touch. Now they're going to get their subs. Looks like just one sub. Now they can find what they who they want to try to expose. Luke Blado, I think playing his first D-mid action, at least that's what I've noticed. Sauer playing D-mid, and Joey Plink at LSM. Great double. Looks like Plink and Kahlberg with the double. Flag down as Prior Lake kind of threw the ball away. I think 2-3 for Chanhassen with the slash. I didn't see it. Cal Davis. Parents aren't happy. Chanhassen isn't happy. Prior Lake ball on the power play. Let's see what they set up. Still 6-4 in the third quarter. About 7.5 minutes left in the quarter. Prior Lake setting up. They're in an open set right now. I think they're going to swing it around, get the D moving. And then, looks like they're doing a cut play from behind. One more to Gilbert. Nothing easy, nothing right away. Probably going to get into a 3-3 now. Looks like they are. They force it inside. Didn't love that look. It was Jung to Blado. He was covered. They get an easy check down. Now Chanhassen's on the clear. Not going to be easy, though, because they're still man down. Long pull. Carrying it over for Chan, and that's always tough on the clear to be a long pull. They get a pick. Wow, couple very nice passes. I think it was Kahlberg with the hockey assist to Whittier. Whittier to Baczynski with the finish. Yeah, wow. That was a couple passes I didn't anticipate. And a very nice finish on goal. That's going to make it 7-4. Again, that all started on Chanhassen's clear. They're man down with the D pull carrying it over. D pulls in the offensive side of the field generally. I was one myself. Things don't go well. Usually you get it over, you might get a touch. You got to find a short stick as soon as you can. It's just tough to make plays with that extra 3 feet of pull. Again, Prior Lake up 7-4, 6.5 minutes in the third quarter. I'm not sure what's going on. I thought we were going to set up a face-off. Looks like refs are talking to the head coach, Casey Methune, for Prior Lake. Might have had to tie a couple shoes or something. We're back to the face-off now. Bester versus Nicholson again. Been a good matchup all night. I think they I don't know the stats, but seems to be about 50% each way. One guy wins a couple, the next guy goes on a couple. Nicholson with this one, though. He might have had a couple more wins than Bester so far. And looks like Chanhassen's going to complete this clear, get their touch, and bounce away. Now the subs are going to go through. And now we can play ball. Lucas Gratz trying to get aggressive, but they throw it away from him. Chanhassen trying to find a short stick matchup, it looks like. And a lot of offenses, they want to try to find that short stick matchup. But Connor Miller said no, so they're going to have to try to find somebody else. Another short stick midi for Prior Lake. Looks to be number 3, Alex Jacobson. He's a junior. He's really stepped up this year. I think he played JV last year and now making that varsity bump up. And they find him backside. They're going to try to expose him. Jacobson bench pressing, jamming. Great defense. And Prior Lake not giving them anything easy. You got to respect it. Short sticks are saying no. You might want to go after a long pull. Not sure. Maybe a Ward, I believe, on Chanhassen. Great defense by the short stick D-middies for Prior Lake. I think I said this earlier. When short stick D-middies are playing great D, it's really hard to score. It really makes things difficult. Colin Nauertz with a long bomb on the clear. Kind of a force. Now Chanhassen coming down their throats. Hopefully it doesn't cost Prior Lake. Balls flying everywhere. People are yelling. Balls flying. Chanhassen's slowing it down now. Probably a smart move by them. They got a short stick matchup behind. They call this an invert, and offenses love this look. Got some of that quick slide, as Prior Lake has to. And one more to Hunter Holcomb, who's had looks all night. I think that might be, I don't know if that was his first or second, but he's had looks, and he buried it. Yeah, Prior Lake defense just didn't rotate behind that first slide quick enough. But they're okay. That was a good look by Chanhassen. Ball was flying everywhere. It was just kind of crazy. So hopefully Prior Lake can win this face-off, get it to the offensive zone, slow it down, get the momentum back, and take the game back in their own hands. 7-5, Prior Lake in the third quarter. Again, Bester versus Nicholson. Nicholson with another win. He's looked pretty good tonight. I'll have to give it to him. But Tushy says no. Bodies are getting hit. Jack Smith on the. All right, that was a weird little play. I wasn't sure what was going to happen there. Ball was kind of loose, and then Chanhassen pull, instead of going for the ball, went for body. I think that might cost him a 1-minute penalty. Little elbow they're going to call. And Jack Smith picked up the ball instead of worrying about the body. Buried it off stick hip. They've been finding that off stick side, off stick hip a few times tonight on Raya, and it's paid off. They're up 8-5 now. They're on the power play, so we have a man up face off, which is, I'm waiting for Chan. I think they're man down, just one. Okay, yeah, they're sending another guy out. So Prior Lake's got a man up face off, 3-on-2. So as long as Bester can get a GB out of this, we'll be able to make a play. Jewel and Tushy on the wings for Bester. We got Nicholson again, number 2 on the wing for Chanhassen. Overland. Looks like a big pull. Somebody moved. It was Prior Lake. So it's going to go Chan ball. That's it's been their issue the last few games, and again tonight. Huge save on Nicholson by Nauertz, and another shot by number 3, Grandstaff. He's a freshman. So Chan got a couple looks there. We got to find a way to win a couple of face-offs. Chanhassen does not care that they're man down. They're going to go to the cage here. They do not. They're just going. Green light is on. They're not worried about time right now or being man down. Number 7 for Chan being fancy. Now it looks like they're killing time. Prior Lake trying to send a double, but hopefully they don't do anything stupid here. I don't want to get a flag. Did they force a timeout? They did force a timeout. That's a win for Prior Lake's defense. We'll take that. That's a small win. A small win. I would have liked the possession down on a power play, but we can get them to waste a timeout. His headset was beeping at me, so I was just making sure. Should be good. Not sure. There shouldn't be too much time left on Chanhassen's power play. Prior Lake's power play. Chanhassen's man down. Shouldn't be too much time left. Ball's going to start at about the 30 with Chan. Prior Lake's defensive side. They're going to try to kill off the rest of this penalty. But looks like they have 6 out there. But they're man down, so they have too many people. That's not going to be allowed. All right, now we can start. They took a guy off. They're going to try to kill off this time. Prior Lake sent 2 pulls to try to cause a turnover, but he runs them both. And now we're even. So we got 6 on 6. I assume both teams have the guys they want out there. And they're going to be able to run their offense right away. As they do. But Patty, again, with the big play on defense. That's the second big man play of the day for him. And now Luke Blado coming down. Pulls it, slips, takes a cross check. But Batch with the GB. Huge save by Raya. That's a good look and a good save. And Chanhassen on the clear. And just sneaks it in. They're going to have a little 2-on-1 here. But they mishandled it. Prior Lake getting guys in. We're all manned up. They're marked up. But look here. They're going to match. I would not have sent that sub if I was Chan. There's 3 short sticks out there. But because of that sub, they got a 4th one out there. So good for Prior Lake. But Chan now working the ball around. Again, just still working the ball around. They found a short stick. They might try to dodge, and they do. They draw a slide, work it to backside. Hunter with the nice move to 15 and a shot from 12 is a goal. Number 15, Conyard. Matthew Conyard, I believe his name is. From Hunter Holcomb. Again, he's had feeds, he's had shots. Hunter Holcomb is dangerous back there. And Matthew Conyard, he's got a rip. He shot it from 12 and buried it. Not much Prior Lake's goalie could do. Defense, they slid. They're running around, and it's good offense. You can't knock it. Can't knock it. We got again, 2-goal game here. 8-6. Prior Lake. Minute 37 left in the quarter. And we're 6 on 6. I know there's been a lot of penalties, but we are 6 on 6 right now. Both goalies have played extremely well tonight. As I expected, both these kids are juniors, and they're both studs. Again, Bester and Nicholson at the faceoff X. The wings are hip to hip. It's going to be man on man on man. Who can win their matchup? Bester gets pushed, I believe. He does, and they call it correctly. And it's going to be Prior Lake ball. Start in the hands of Connor Miller, number 15. Bester, if Prior Lake subs were ready, we could have won that match, that sub game, but they weren't. That's okay. They're going to get a nice possession here as Gratz is coming off for number 3, I believe. Yep, that's Jacobson again. He played some good D-mid earlier. Now he earned his offensive time. Let's see what he can do on this side of the field as Prior Lake swings it around to Jung. Looks like, yep, they're back in a zone. They're back in a zone, so they're gonna have to get a quick look, maybe run an overload. Not that though, just easy free double. And Chanhassen's ball coming down. Max Likoski. Max Likoski throws it. They miss it, but they save it. And now it's just kind of running around. They got their touch. They're getting their subs. And we got 30 seconds left in this quarter. So Chanhassen's they don't have forever, but they got some time to work. 20 seconds, and they're working it from the wing. They got a couple short sticks on this kind of a right side here, trying to get an advantage. Little mirror play, hit it. Yep, that's a great look. Off the pipe, though. That was a great look by Chan, running a mirror and hitting that pop, that mirror guy. So he took the alley. The mirror guy went to the middle. Long shot with about 2 seconds left. Goes wide. They back it up. There's 0.4 seconds left. Not really enough time to do anything. What are we doing? Nauert's got out of the cage. They're not sure we didn't need that. But that's okay. No harm, no foul. 8-6 at the end of the third. Prior Lake trying to run away. Chanhassen staying on their tail. Quick huddle for Prior Lake. They already broke it down. They're hitting the field. Chanhassen's still talking about it. We got a nail biter. We have a nail biter. 2-goal game. Going in the fourth. Stick checks look to be okay. They do one at every timeout, every quarter. And let's see who each team sends out. I like that mirror play at the end for Chanhassen. I wonder if we'll see that look again. That's a tough kind of, if you can draw that slide there, it's a tough, backslide for the defense. So you can get that quick shot off. You can usually get a quick look. So if I was Prior Lake's defense, I would anticipate to see that again. Chan's offense, maybe run it again. We're going to see Bester and Nicholson, like we've seen, I think, all but one face-off tonight. Nicholson has had probably, I would say, he's probably up to 75% of the wins tonight. And the wings, again, are hip to hip to hip. We've seen some different wing play looks. This is going to give Nicholson right now an out backwards to himself. Let's see what they do. Nicholson spins, wins it to himself forward, actually. Gets it to his LSM. They get a touch, and they're going to get a couple subs off. Bester's going to come off too. Looks like Gilbert's going to get a look at short stick D-Mitty. And the other one's going to be Connor Miller. A couple of juniors. A couple of guys that Prior Lake needs to step up this year. And I anticipate that they do. They're getting those short sticks to the bench side of the field, the left side, if you're looking downfield. And they're doing a couple little mirror pop plays. Getting to the short sticks at each corner, getting a long pull in the middle high. And then, obviously, the three close defensemen low. They're going to drag Gilbert low to the wing, but then swing it back to Hunter Holcomb, who's been dangerous all night. He's going to dodge hard on Harubin. He finds 23, I believe it's Cal Davis, if I remember correctly, back door, but that doesn't work. Thomas Newhart had the GB, was looking to get it back to Kahlberg, but just a miscue and an unforced turnover again for Prior Lake, which was the issue earlier this game. Cal Davis with the ball, dodging on Kahlberg, and they're going to work it around. They get a free little look here again with the ball. They find backside. They're going to do a little dummy dodge on Gilbert. Looks like they're dragging him. And again, finding their attackman low. Hunter to 25. Let's see who that was with the take. Ty Christensen. He might have had a goal earlier today. Oh, I did not notice. Chan must not have had the backup. So Prior Lake ball, they're on the clear. One more up to Miller should be it, and it is. They should get their touch. They should get yellow and get the guys who they want out there. It's a 2-goal game, right? Not a ton of breathing room yet. So they should love this possession. As they are, they're calling their yellow and getting Luke Blado, who has a couple. They got Ben Jung, and looks like they left Will Gilbert out there, who's getting pulled right now. Jung with the dodge, Gilbert with the pop. No quick look, though. Gilbert moving now. Doing a little kind of a sweep action. Jung with the feed to Batch, backdoor, and wow, that's a heck of a finish by Baczynski. Second or third this game. Wish I had stats in front of me, but that was a great kind of pass to the backdoor hashes, face dodge, and then finish near pipe, kind of right by the goalie's ear. Batch is a lefty, so he doesn't like to use his right. Doesn't have to, though, with that face dodge. He's slippery and a great finisher. He scores so many goals like that. It's fun to watch. Prior Lake now at 9. Chanhassen still at 6. 9:30 left in the game. Face-off, Nate Nicholson, he's been hot all night. And again, wins it to himself. He has an impressive performance. Plank lane a little lumber. Nicholson with a touch, but he's going to the net. Little Canadian shot, getting crafty. And quick subs for Prior Lake and Chan. Jacobson back in on D-mid. We have Sauter in right now on D-mid, it looks like. And Chanhassen doing a little dancing, a little shaking, a little baking. Hunter Holcomb with it behind. And he's been slippery all night with the feeds, with the shot. But he just moves it wide this time. They're going to try to expose Jacobson. Alley, shot, wide. Chanhassen with the backup. Good little look. Now Chanhassen with the ball. The attackman working, dragging the pull up top, but looks like he's going to go back to his normal spot. They like dodging Jacobson, even though he said no multiple times. Now they're going to try Plank. They haven't gone on him yet. They get a quick little look, and we call it, we got one brush, we got one flag, and we got one goal. So Chanhassen with the finish and a flag. So that's going to be a goal and one. So they're going to have a man-up face-off here. 9-7. Chanhassen could make a statement here and make it a one-goal game. They get a power play goal. Looks like I've been saying his name wrong. I think I heard Tyr Christensen. He's made some noise tonight. And Thomas with his third penalty tonight. Slashes, needs to reel in that stick. Prior Lake with the man down face-off. Chanhassen. Same guys. Nicholson looking to give them another possession. Bester just need to tie him up. Try to get a ground ball out of this or something. Let's see if he can. Let's see what they call a hold. He's had a couple of those tonight. That is Nicholson for Chanhassen, but Bester throws it away. Prior Lake's back on the ride. Chanhassen back on the clear. Should be an easy clear because they're man up. And it looks like it will be. It's a missed call, I will admit even. Prior Lake was offsides. But the refs aren't perfect. They're human. Cut them some slack. Prior Lake man down probably for another 30 or so. Chan just setting a cutter. Everyone's ball watching right now. Let's see if Prior Lake defense wakes up. And they do. And Chan's working the ball around. They're dodging. Kind of an easy little lift by Trent Harubin. But Chan comes up with it. And I don't know what's going on. It seems like everyone's not playing. I don't know if there was... Oh, there was a flag down. Okay. So he did make the call. I didn't see that. As Prior Lake was offsides, they're going to call it on Jack Smith. He was just trying to make a play on the ride. And that's just a 30-second penalty. But now we're 2-man down. It's going to be tough to contain them. Chanhassen should get a couple looks fairly easily. We'll see if Colin can save us. He's made a couple huge saves tonight. I would love one more here. 7.5 left. What's going on here? I don't know. Looks like one penalty was released. So I don't know if that adds to the confusion of things or not. I'm not sure. So we're man down. Just one. 30 seconds. We're going to press behind. I like that. I like that. Prior Lake getting aggressive on the man down. And they force a turnover. They do. They do. Prior Lake on the clear. And they're going to probably have to work it. Oh, they had a look at the box. That's okay, though. That's okay. This is the safe play. This is the right play. And we should be able to find a shorty here. But Chanhassen's getting in their face, as they should. Getting over. One more quickly. One more quickly to Jung. Don't need that. Don't need that. We had Jung right ahead of us on the clear. We forced something that we didn't need to. Prior Lake's back on the ride. And again, yep, nothing dumb. I think we're even now, though. So it should be 6-on-6 defense. 6:45 left in the game. And Chanhassen finishing up their subs. Culver laying a little lumber. Gratz now. And now they find Patty. Patty's going to say no. Miller with the help. Now Chan kind of pulling it out, working it around to Hunter Holcomb. He's going to go. He's going to make something happen here. Ruben laying the lumber. I like it. They get to backside for a shot. That's a good bouncer. Again, 15. I think he had one earlier. Yeah, Matthew Conyard. I remember yelling his name earlier. He got another one. Looked like the exact same shot from about 12. Bouncer. And that's a tough save for the goalie to make. And that all started with Hunter Holcomb with the hockey assist. Not sure who got the Alex Dewey with the Lacrosse assist. Back to the faceoff X. Just over 6 minutes left in the quarter, in the game. Nate Nicholson with the win, but they call something. They called, and no one's happy on the Chanhassen side. I don't know what the call was. I think it was interference, maybe on the defenseman behind the play. So Prior Lake getting their subs. They get a possession here. We got 6 minutes left. And they're going to work the ball around and find a matchup or start a play here. Let's see what they do. Jack Smith behind. Swinging it up to Gilbert. Backside to Luke Blado. And he's gonna what was that? I thought it might have been a trip or something, but the ball doesn't lie. Prior Lake gets the ball back. That was a weird play. Prior Lake getting organized. Again, Chanhassen still running that zone. Yeah, they're forcing them in the middle. Oh, a flag was down. The refs kind of throw these flags at weird times, so I couldn't. He was kind of holding it for a while and then dropped it, so I didn't see that drop. Not sure what they called yet. And the Chanhassen parents not happy. Waiting for the call still. I don't know if I'm going to get it. Number 32 with the penalty, not for Chanhassen. Not sure what was called. Probably like on the power play. 6v5 now. Chanhassen getting aggressive. Prior Lake popping and moving it. Still moving it around, getting their D. They're getting their D moving. Still waiting for that look that they're waiting for. Nothing right away. They're being patient, which is the right thing to do. They don't have to force anything as they're up by 1 under 5. Looks like they're in a 3-3 now. They're getting cutters. Got to find a skip somewhere. Like a skip right now. They're getting some off-ball movement. One more. Down to the pipes. Deer scrambling. Up top. To Jung inside to Blado. And yes! Blado with the finish. I think that's his third. Throw the hats, folks. That's a hat trick. Jung, he's had assists all night long. Finding guys inside. That was a pretty play. And I love their patience. I love their patience. They weren't forcing anything. They were waiting for the right look. You don't need a ton of shots. You just need the right one. And they found it. Prior Lake up 10-8. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. And again, Luke Blay with that hockey shot. I don't know if he plays pond hockey or what, but that was a heck of a shot. Not going hip to hip on this faceoff though. Might try to find maybe their wing behind, as he's gotten a couple procedure calls, so maybe he's just going to try to get it out to loose space. That should be another one. I think that's his third one in a row. It's getting stuck in the back of his stick. Faceoff guys like to put a softball in the back of the stick to keep it wide and so it doesn't get too pinched during the game, but he's going to have to make some sort of adjustment because that's his, I think, third violation in a row. In college, that'd be a flag. I think in high school, they do not have that rule. Prior Lake still working the subs. And they're going to get Jung back out there. Jung and Blado. They got Batch and they got Jewel. They got their guns out there right now. They find Batch on the cut. Batch with the shot. Batch with the snipe upright. They keep finding that off-stick side on Zach Raya. They must have found something. They keep exposing it. That was a great cut, and I think that was Jung with another assist. I am not sure how many he has, but it seems like he's on every goal, one way or another. Jung with another assist. Baczynski with another goal. That's his second or third. Back to the faceoff circle. Let's see if Nicholson makes an adjustment. Yeah, he needs to. Bester, he just needs to keep mucking it up and making it a 50-50 ball. There, he gets it out quickly. Wasn't an easy win. At least Bester can make this some sort of a ride. I like it. What's the call? Chanhassen trying to slow this game down with a timeout. Probably a good time to do so. 3:40 left in the game. Momentum in Prior Lake's favor right now. Chanhassen trying to regroup the troops. Down by 3. And they're going to talk this clear through. Prior Lake has a chance. I know they sometimes 10-man ride. Will they do so here? I don't know. It's going to probably start their 45, so probably not. But I anticipate they're going to get in their face a little bit. Maybe start a pull or two on the ball. Try to get their attackmen in on it as much as they can. And force it backwards before they can go forwards. Chanhassen, maybe get an extra pull off so you can get as many shorties on the field as you can. And try to get it over the 50 ASAP and not let Prior Lake get into their ride. Again, 11-8 3:40 left in the game. That's Chanhassen's last timeout. Prior Lake still has both of theirs if they so wish to use them. Looks like Prior Lake is in one big group, getting rowdy. Chanhassen talking over defense and offense separately. Let's see what each team gets into. Chanhassen sending out 3 pulls, so they're going to have 3 shorties at the midfield to work with. Maybe they'll try to get their attackmen involved. Looks like Prior Lake sending that double. It's going to start on the 30, actually, so Prior Lake could get aggressive on this ride, and it looks like they will. Goalie's still in the cage, though. Doesn't look to be a 10-man. They're going to send some shorties back, though. They're going to try to get their pulls upfield. I like it. Why not? Did they just try? Yep. They got a little too aggressive. Drew a flag. Probably a trip. I think it's a 30-second penalty, if I'm not mistaken. They ended up calling a hold on Nathan Whittier, number 25. Just got a little too excited, a little too aggressive. I'm okay with it. Prior Lake, man down for 30 seconds. Chanhassen on the power play. Starting up at the 40. Getting their touch. And Prior Lake getting aggressive right away. Cheeseburger with the nugget. I forgot to set the over-under for this game. He probably would have hit the over, because he's been all over the field again tonight. Cheeseburger with the turnover. He's going to get over the 50 for Luke Blado to come over. Connor Miller running it down to the 20. Prior Lake's going to call a timeout and talk it over. I think that penalty started at 33, so it looks like there's 6 seconds left to kill. Then we're going to be 6v6. And it looks like it's Prior Lake's turn to talk offense and defense separately. Chanhassen is one big group to get the boys fired up. Prior Lake probably going to plan to get a touch. Maybe run it behind or away from the poles. Kill off the last few seconds. And then get settled into 6v6 offense. I expect Chanhassen. There might have been I don't know what the ref was just saying. While I was talking, looking away, the ref might have just made a call. I'm not 100% sure. Could be a stick penalty. Could be a conduct. I wasn't really paying attention to him, so I'm not sure. Hopefully we can find that out soon. I know they check sticks in between every timeout. So that could change things. So let's see. Prior Lake's 25 taking a knee again, as he should. He's got about 6 seconds left in the penalty. I'm not sure what the other flag was on. Let's see who takes a knee. Might be number 7 for Chanhassen, who's Alex Dewey. Not sure what the call in the field was. So Prior Lake will be on the man up. There was a conduct penalty on number 7, Alex Dewey. That's just a 30-second, I believe. So Prior Lake will have a short man up after they kill off the rest of theirs. And Batch to Blado. Blado gets the touch, and now they're man up. Blado, hits Whittier. Back to Blado, and now they're going to work it around. They don't really have to force anything here, as they're up by 3 with not a ton of time to go. But they're going to run a play. They find Jung. Jung goes low to high. Raya with the save. Chanhassen on the man down clear, which is not easy. And they don't have a timeout to bail out, though. That's a soft call. I don't like that, but, you know, they got to protect goalies, so it is what it is. They're more amped to call a penalty when you're guarding a goalie, which I get, but it still makes it tough. We're going to, Prior Lake, that's a 1 minute penalty. Slash, Whittier back in the box, racking up his PIMs for the season. I don't know if he has a bonus in his contract for PIMs, if he hits a certain amount or not, but that's his second. I think looks like Chan's penalty was released, so Chan is now on the power play. 2:15 left in the game. And they're going to work it around. Good chest save. Looked like a hockey goalie save by Colin Nauertz. He's played well tonight. Hopefully they can help him out on this clear. Connor Miller. It's Miller time. And he's trying to run downfield. He finds some green. He gets a touch. No, that should not be a keep it in because we're man down. But they're going to call it anyways. Ball doesn't lie, though, because they cough it up. Prior Lake gets it. And Jewel is running it behind. They're going to run the clock. They're going to try to run this clock out. I don't think maybe it's a strict keep it in, even if you're man down, and I just didn't know that rule. But that's a tough rule. If timeout, you got to call a timeout there, and Prior Lake does to save the possession. Minute 19 left in the game, and they're going to talk about it. They got to keep it in the box because they're up in the game. Box is that 30 and those yellow lines. And I anticipate Chan to be super aggressive. Probably put 2 pulls on the ball and maybe even get their goalie out of the cage to cause more havoc. Sometimes teams will do that. Maybe have the goalie guard the crease guy. So then all the pulls and middies can really press out and try to push a guy out of the box or out of bounds. Really classy move by the Chanhassen announcer, shouting out both goalies. Both goalies have had a great game. Both have had huge saves, great clears. So giving our goalie, Colin Nauertz, a shout out, and their goalie, Raya. I know both of them personally, both great kids. Both have had great games tonight. Prior Lake with the ball, number 24. Patrick Jewell is going to start with it. And once they get it in the box, they're going to have to keep it in the box. He's going to kill off a few seconds, find a gap, and he's going to attack it and run behind. I'd probably move it to Blado here because he's got a short stick. Easier to outrun a short stick than a long pull. The goalie is out of the cage, like I said earlier. Teams will typically do that at this late stage of the game. We only got 5 guys. No, we have a 6th. We have a pull out there. Well, looks like Chan might have only had 5 out there too. Teams thought they were 5 on 5. I didn't see a Prior Lake guy back that up, but apparently we did. Prior Lake ball. Not sure what the call was there. Yep, Chan's yelling for it too. Yeah, I missed it. I'm not sure. Blado trying to outrun these guys. Makes a desperate pass that works out. So Jules got it at the other side of the field. maybe he doesn't. I don't know what happened there. Chan with the ball. And they're on the clear. Just 20 seconds to go in this game. Hopefully nothing done by either team happens, because it was a well-fought game by both teams. Chanhassen working the ball downfield. Team's getting a little angry. But final buzzer is rang. Nothing dumb happening there at the end, which I like. And they're going to shake it up. Thanks for joining us tonight in Chanhassen Storm Field. Great game between Chanhassen and Prior Lake High School. Thank you.